Alright, here we go. Just hopping back in for some more 7 Days to Die. And last time I left off, I just went and gathered a million resources. Well, like that would be super nice, but you know, I did get a reasonable amount. So that should be a lot of fun. Ah, there we go. Okay, cool. Just checking volume, and yeah, I can totally hear myself. A little too much. The cat says hello. I think you can see the bottom of his food bowl, so he's demanding more foods. But yeah, so I came back with a ton of resources, and I need to look at, I don't know, just how I'm gonna do this wall. Like I'm kind of winging it a little bit, and I'm not exactly sure. I kind of have the idea that I want to use for it, um, but I don't even know how high it needs to be yet. So there needs to be some a measuring and a doing of things. Let's see if I can get this to work out. Yeah, I think once I figure out the wall, like that should be a good point to start working on the rest of the base. Like actually where I'll be fighting the zombies. I just need to keep them out of here while I'm working. Okay. Man, it's super nice being able to see. Whenever I finish my streams off, usually it's like it's all completely foggy and I can't see what I've done. Absolutely almost fell off that wall. Alright. So here's my thing. I need the wall on the highest point to be of a reasonable height to keep zombies out, right? But this is at the lowest point, and this is already taller, I believe, than the wall on the highest side is going to be. This corner is going to eat all the resources. I guess technically it already has. From here on out, it'll be even building. But yeah, right here, it's like one block. And same thing right here. And I'm going to cover that up, because I need to put dirt blocks. Let me look at that. Why haven't I done that yet? But I'm going to put dirt blocks down there, because I was going to try to figure out ramps, but I don't think ramps are really going to do what I need them to do. Woo! Alright, so we got dirt. Man, I'm wondering now why I put everything away. Maybe it's because I just got back, but I need to go grab some stuff. I don't really have anything to build with over here. Yeah, where's all like my sand and clay and stuff like that? Okay. We're gonna go grab stuff. And one of these days, I'll finally sort out what I want to do with this floor. Honestly, I probably could just put dirt down. We'll see. I do like how you can climb down the ladder facing away from it with a machete in your hand. Oh, nice. So not doing too bad. Oh yeah, all that, Wait a minute. Where's all that stuff? Did I throw it in here? Okay, cool. Man, I was like, where are all those resources I just gathered? Good times. 2 dirt. Sweet, I'll take that. Do some of that. I guess technically we only need one stack of stone. What's the recipe for that one stuff? Flagstone. What is that one? Oh, you just need cobblestone. Okay. Okay, cool. So yeah, any of the adobe, it's like twice as much clay and sand as it is stone. I'd only show you with the hammer. Do I have a hammer? Why don't I have a hammer? That's madness. Sure, I'll take that. Okay, so those are 1200. So are the pavers. There was another block you could make in here. Oh, here we go. The clay roof ramp. I want to check one of those out. It's kind of an interesting effect the way they did it, but 500 hit points. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess if they're mainly decorative, it's not really going to matter much. Okay. That's all I really needed. But I do need to make some dirt blocks. Let's start with 100. Okay. I still have all of these adobe ramps. I don't even know if I'm going to end up using those or not. It's mostly unfortunate, but I think we'll be alright. Eat us something real quick. Where's that bush? There it is. Alright, so I should have everything that I need now. Because I don't think I had a lot of blocks already made. I mean, it didn't really look like it. Oh man, hopefully that's not coming through on the stream. Oh, burnt force, I have a few in there. Yeah, there's some serious machinery going on outside. I think that should be good. I still haven't decided whether I'm going to go with the business glass or the shower blocks for lighting in the walkway. Man, I'm out of room. Okay. Just going to stop there. I can make ladders on the fly if I need them. What's going on in here? Nothing. Okay. Okay. So I guess like one of the first things is kind of deciding how high we want the wall to be. 3. Well, if that's the floor, so 1, 2, 3. Because I don't know, I don't really think that the wall has to be as high as the top of all the buildings. That would just make this thing a monstrosity. We'll put like multiple layers of hallways in here. I just need to figure out how to make this one work. But due to that, hold up, let me check this out. Ugh. So what I'm wondering is this, like if I started the design just like this on the level that it's currently at, oh my gosh, I'm on fire. I need to get rid of those. Let me grab my axe here. These things are super dangerous. Okay. So, if I start the design right here, actually, I won't even be able to do that. So I will have to take this out, because it's matched with that top block there, and I can't start it right there. So anyway, this has to go. Okay, good deal. Basically, I just need to figure out how high I want it to be from this highest point, and I think that'll have to work. What is this even going to look like? So I also want to hide this gap. Like, there's this weird gap between, like, blocks and, like, I guess square blocks and terrain blocks. Is that a zombie? Like, I wouldn't doubt it. It's a dog! Oh, it's a dog! Hold up. Ugh. Yeah, look at them. They're just, like, hanging out over my, my hatch over there. I say we let them go. Where are they spawning at? Yeah, we're just gonna let them take off. Maybe that was all of them. Alright, cool. That would have been a bad day. See, like, what I want to find out is, like, can we make it slope appropriately? Let me pick all these frames up. Why can't I pick this up? Oh, that's why. I don't have enough space. I have too many things. That's a bummer. I'm sure I will not miss the 3 coal. Okay. I think this one is off. So I want to follow like the same slope of the wall. I don't want to have just like basically a giant dirt wall. I hear one. Yeah, I see him. He's stuck. Well, that's unfortunate. He's digging in this. I can't let him dig in this either. That's no good. Also, he won't run away because he's stuck. Oh, wait. He figured it out. No. Go the other way. What are you doing? No. He's all leaping around. Alright, so hopefully they're all gone. But yeah, this is bad news. They're starting to like, just like wandering hordes and stuff like that are starting to dig into the side of my, I guess that would be where my ladder is. But if they get in there, they have access to everything. So we'll need to do something about that. Alright. almost just, I don't know, it almost seems like too much. Maybe if can I smooth it out there? Oh my goodness. So maybe attempting to hand place terrain is not the best way to go about this. I guess that's not too bad. I might be able to leave that like this. I think that's no good. Oh, that's just these blocks. Oops. Apparently you can't stick frames to a bird's nest. The more you know. Yeah, there's not much I can do about that unless I destroy the bird's nest, and I'd rather not do that. It's like a lot of times I do try to keep as much as I can. That's like from the original space. It works out a lot better than I thought it would. I don't think that's like too bad. Oh, there's a wood block. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. This is just a little bit too steep there. They would absolutely get caught on it. Probably most of this, honestly. What happens if I put that there? Does it wrap around? Like, you can kind of tell by the color. So if it's like really gray like that, just because the slope is really steep, and then you can see as I'm like, I guess softening it out or whatever, it's turning brown. It look more like dirt. This is kind of weird. Oops. I've never worked with dirt in this way. Mostly I'm just like building a garden, so you know, flat surfaces, easy stuff. This is very strange. Yeah, I don't know. That seems... Hey, kitty cat. Welcome back. It just kind of looks a bit awkward. If I can just... I don't know. We're just gonna keep messing with this here. I'm gonna need a lot more of these blocks, though. How many can we make? 192? Let's do that. it's just like it doesn't, I don't know, it looks longer than it is. I mean, it's only one block, but makes it look really jagged. What's that about? What happens if I put frames here? Okay. Can we flatten that? No, we can't. Okay. So yeah, two issues. It kind of looks jagged, and there's like this point all the way across the top. No. Like I might have to do, just so that I'm not like having any of these like weird angles and gaps showing up underneath. I can actually see all the way through the wall into the base. That's a little weird. But I thought about possibly putting like, you know, a plate or something over that. Like, I think I could make like an Adobe plate. It's the wrong menu, but we'll get there. Yeah, we can make those. Maybe even a pole rotated around so it's on there. But basically, I don't think that's really going to work out because then that itself will just be like jagged all the way down. Unless I just build like one even wall of dirt all the way around. But that's not going to work either. I mean, I guess it could. It'd just take forever. Because I'd have to have the dirt way up there and then smooth it out and like make it a slope myself to meet up to this one. That maybe only a few thousand dirt blocks. Seem about right. It'd probably meet up way down there by that tree. So that's not going to work. Pretty much, I just think I'm going to have to like put the layer of dirt around, try to follow the angle of the wall as much as I can, but yeah, I don't know. I can't really think of any other way to kind of do this. Not really. Can't think of one right now. So I believe what I'm gonna do. Can we fix that? Is that a thing? No, I think we made it worse. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of let this be for now. I'll think about it. See, that works there, but this crowds this space here. Can I pull that up? Okay. Okay. At any rate, basically it needs to be this high right here, so we can at least look at the wall. So that's set up. Got 3, and then the roof, which would be the walkway for the top of the wall. And then looks like we need 2 layers here. It's going to be interesting. That's about it. Can we make that? I think we can make that without breaking our leg. So I'm not quite as high as this one. Let's say we go for it. Same height as this. Let's go this way. This is a bit safer. There's more blocks to land on. Sweet. I managed to throw the frame down, but I totally missed it. 8. I mean, if that's what's needed, excuse me. That's what we need, I guess. And I assume this is about how tall the center building is going to be, or the main building. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't decided on that yet. I'd kind of like to do 2 stories, but it's a massive, oddly shaped building. So we'll see about that. Man, I wish I would have started this up 1 block. I wouldn't even have to move it. That wouldn't be too bad. We're just gonna say that I could make this the base layer, pretty much like right where the glass would be. And so around the base, like on the inside of the wall, I'd have to dig out just a little bit, but only on the sides where it's this high. Everywhere else, I wouldn't have to dig anything out. I'll have to add in supports and things like that, but I think it would require the least amount of resources if I could start it here. Jump! Jump! Okay, cool. So yeah, this whole thing just needs to go like up 1. So yeah, this would be the base. That's not too bad. Let me take 2 off of that. Jump. So that's the glass. We got 1, 2, 3. The walkway. There's gonna be a row around. I don't think 2, only 1 high, and then like every other spot or whatever, I'll have an extra block. Ugh. I don't know, that doesn't seem too high. Okay. We'll just build like 1 small section. Man. I should probably build it from the center. Because I do want to use these arrow slits. Sweet. If I put one in the center, it might allow me to like space it out. Alright, game. I love when it just like it freezes right as you go to jump. Okay. Let's check this out. Oops. This might be too close together, but just need to kind of start laying something out so I can figure out a pattern. So there's a 2 gap at the end. This is why I am a fan of working on flat surfaces. All this like reaching way above your head and having like varied terrain to walk on is not the easiest thing. That can't be the glass. That's just the same setup as this, and that doesn't work down here. So it does need to be one higher. Okay. That's good. Means that my markers will not be in the way. So it has to go down here. This is so weird. Biggest tip for playing 7 Days to Die, stay away from hills. Okay, I can't get up that. Zombies absolutely cannot get up that. Oh yeah, that stuff has to be kind of leveled out a bit. Oh geez, that one didn't need to be there. So that's good. This thing's a train wreck. Okay. If I can walk up it, it's at least, I don't know, hopeful that zombies can make their way up eventually. And then a 2 gap at the end. Cool. So this should be the center line. I need to clean this stuff up. I have like way too many frames out here. It makes sense that this would be it. Yeah. Okay. I think that's too far. We're gonna break our leg on this one? Go for it! Sweet, we're good. And because the sides of this are of different lengths, not by much, but just a bit, this is probably going to be a little bit weird. Yeah, it's like, so there's a 2 gap here and a 3 gap here. I don't know if that matters a whole lot. Would y'all notice? 1, 2, 3. Now there might be a way we can kind of adjust for that. like, I don't know, what if I worked my way in from the outside, and then instead of having like something in the center, or like having another one in the center, maybe have a blank space. Jump! And then just have a slightly different space on the opposite side, but because they're so far apart, you may not be able to tell the difference. Unless you've seen this video and know what I'm doing. In that case, don't tell anybody. It's a trade secret. It's not even my idea. Alright, so 2 from the end. Oh, I can't put one here because of the bird's nest. I have to sit there for a second. That thing's probably gonna have to go. That'll be fine, we'll leave it. Two and 3. We have 1, 2, 3, okay. So like, one of the things I'm kind of worried about is this is too close together. And honestly, if I did space them out like that, like let's say we do every other one, right? It will make the space in the center that is different less noticeable. Oh, but that would, we have to take out the center for that. Two. I don't know. It might work. I hope I still have that marked. Well, I guess always, like, I've got the center line there, right? It's the main reason that I do that. Because where I just saw what I thought was a zombie dog. I think I'm just worried. Yeah, if I do that, I lose the one in the middle, but it's not necessary that I build directly from the middle. If I do this from the edge, I think the spacing looks better. I think the other setup would have been a lot harder to deal with. Then we've got one, oh geez. Yeah, how am I gonna do this? Because I can't reach there. Hold up. I have an idea. Okay, so if you've played this game, you know, like, you can, like, lean over the edge and lay frames down, but it's difficult. And it has ended in me having many broken legs. So, knowing that this is our center line here, and it'll be one that we're taking off, we can just remove the frames as we go. So, like, I can lay all of these down and then just remove the ones that I want to remain, or around the ones that I want to remain. And as long as I don't fall off the end, we'll be good. Here, safety precautions. We're now like OSHA certified. Mostly. I mean, it's a good backstop. Alright, cool. So this will be the first frame. Right? 2 got from the end. Right? Is that right? Okay, yeah. Okay, we're good. Put it in 2. It's hard not to just pick them all up. That's what I'm most used to. And that was the center one. Cool. Hop. And so with that spacing... Wait, why is that so huge? Oh my goodness, I forgot that I decided to go every other one. 1, 2, 3. Oh goodness. No worries, we'll get this sorted out. It was a good idea, it was just like poorly executed. So we are keeping the 2 from the end, but we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in between. It's not bad. I think it's going to be hard on the lighting situation. It's not too bad. Okay, so that's 2. So that'll make 5. Then we'll keep 1. Okay, here we go. We're good. I might have to adjust a little bit when I get to the center here. I think I've kind of made a mess of this part. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's weird. Hold up. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So that should be right then. Because this side is going to have a slightly wider gap in the center. I think it looks alright. No, that's not bad. You can definitely tell it's like only 5 in between each one here. Man, this thing looks awful. I'm gonna have to work on this. This is, yeah, it's interesting, but it needs some work. Oh no, that should be the center gap right there. Oh my gosh, I'm on fire! Man, I gotta get rid of these things. Where's my axe? I keep saying that I'm gonna get rid of them, and then I just like keep hanging out. Alright, unknown reasons, the guy on the scooter has decided to cruise by as slow as possible. I think that does come through on the stream as well, so my apologies for that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. It is kind of, like, it does kind of just bug me a little because I know there's a difference, but I think once the wall goes up, it won't hopefully be as noticeable. We'll find out. Okay. So this will be our first section. I'm just gonna go with it, probably right here. We do have one right here. And we'll just kind of see if this works. Alright, flagstone arrow slits. I did decide to go with the flagstone, so I will need some of those. And my goodness, I have got to drop some of this stuff off. This is not going to work. I have absolutely no room to do anything. Fantastic. Okay. I guess 2 stone. There. Put the dirt away for a second, and I'm not going to need those. Could honestly scrap those and would not miss them. Okay. Now we actually have some space to work with. Okay. Just wanted to give a quick look for zombies. Give some of those. We'll have to get more candles at some point. Okay, so if I dig this out... Sorry, this is like kind of taking so long. I just need to make sure that it all meets up properly here. Where's all my flagstone? Just make like 20 of these for now. What do you mean? Oh my gosh, I need cobblestone to make the flagstone. I don't even know if I have any up down here. Eventually, I swear, I'll get started at this. 11. Neat. That might even be all that I have. Ugh, let's get off here for a second. Okay. Should be enough. I'll have to favorite some things through here because I think it's going to save me a lot of time. I believe I'm going to need a lot of these. I can make 52? Alright, good enough. We'll work with what we got. This is why we should use a workbench. And we're going to use our own advice. And use this workbench. I don't even know how many I made. I don't know, let's make like 800 more. I can't be like burning all this stuff up. Because I need a lot of it for the Adobe as well. There's so much. Okay. Okay. And I swear, like, as soon as I get kind of sorted out as to what it is that I am actually doing, this should all go a lot faster. Okay. Did I really do 3? I guess I had to because of the way I'm doing the wall. Seems a little unnecessary. So right here will be the glass. right? Really do need way more space on the belt. So we should have a flagstone rock here. Candles. I need more space. And I haven't decided which side I want to place them on. That should be there. And that should be there. I think probably here. I wonder if I could make it look like I have more space than I do. Because I'm already cutting the space kind of short between here. And I need another block. Like, I have to have another block out here so that the candle is closed in. So, like if I do that, right? That's kind of the idea there. It looks pretty neat, but that means, like I was saying, I need this block here. What I'm wondering is what it would look like if I did adobe plates. Kind of like all the way down, right? How is this going to work? Okay, so this is, it's kind of like a really interesting part of this. This should be there. Kind of the same deal. So the corners, the candles are actually going to be really close to one another. Ooh. Okay. So there are issues, right? One, there's like a tiny little frame around here. You can see the plate kind of sticks above the other blocks. Not a super bad issue. So this one is actually deeper. It's 2 blocks deep. That makes this look a lot better as far as how it meets there. So my concern is that if I have to make this 2 blocks deep all the way around, I mean, I guess it's a total of 3, if you look at it that way. That is a lot of resources. Okay. Is that block actually there? It's not. Okay. Okay. Good thing it was my shovel and not my pickaxe. So that's supposed to be down there. I don't know. Kind of like the clear glass. It seems like it'll shine a bit more light as well. And I just don't really like that edge, especially with the mining helmet off. Like, it's super noticeable. We're just gonna scoop that up with the shovel. I don't think that's too bad. That's only gonna be, like, right here in the corner they meet, but everywhere else there's gonna be like a 5 gap between each of those. Man, I really like the way that looks. Like over here, it's not an issue. Like, it's not even really an issue, because the dirt is meeting up with it. But once I get over to here, then the bottom of that thing will be exposed, like all the way around. And so I need to see how that's going to look. At any rate, got that sorted out. I think that's how I'm going to do it. Here's our wall. What are we going to do with it? We need some of those. Where are there we go, the wedge tips. Oh, we've only got one of the peach wedges? Okay. Just do like, we're gonna need way more than this. Let's just do like 40 for now. Man, I'm kind of bummed. I hope I have an opportunity to use the Adobe Peach ramps. Oh wait, do I? Hold up. I might actually be using the peach ramps. So we got the wedge tip. Oh, yeah, and the ramps. Oh, sweet action. Alright, cool. That corner, though. Oh man, we just ran into like the first big issue. "38 seconds. Alright. We might have to do... Let's go eat and drink and think about this. I didn't think about the corners. Why I didn't think about the corners? No idea. Not a single clue. Where did I put that stuff? Man, that's rough. Because if I want to use the wedge ramps to open up the space... Come on, do it. I can't really afford to, like, block it off. Because really, like, the whole pathway is only 1 block wide, right? I'm just trying to make it look like it's not only 1 block wide. Alright, let's start throwing down some blocks and see what happens, I guess. We got some of these. Cool, we have enough to do what we need to do. Okay, so that'll be there. Oh, that was fortunate. Shoot, I just went right by it, didn't I? Right? And I need to put this thing up. Need supports. Okay. Cool. So that that is kind of the idea, right? To use this angle setup going all the way down so that the whole thing looks a lot wider. Now, How do we fill in this space? Actually, I mean, I'm not going to do this, but it's at least worth looking at. I don't see any diagonal rotations. That would have been super nice. Okay. I mean, that's not too bad. And I wasn't going to use the flagstone in the corner, but I don't see why not, right? That's actually kind of cool looking. So in a way, I think the flagstone would... Oh my gosh, yeah, the zombies cannot get up there. I think it would kind of keep the theme of things. And the reason that I'm using flagstone in some of these places is because I kind of want to like break up the patterns a bit. Now we just need to check and see if that's going to be too close. And if it is, then we can adjust. I don't need more space on the belt. If I take candles off for a second, not actually using them. Ah, I fell off. All right. Interesting. Like it's almost just like, excuse me, it's kind of like, it's weird looking. There's so many angles in here. And this is like totally getting in my way. Didn't expect that. Okay. We do have to figure out how to cap it off. Just looking at that. Will it look weird if I just go back to using regular Adobe blocks? Especially on that corner, though. I think that corner will have to maintain the flagstone going up from there. So I kind of want to do this also, right? Like do a flagstone walkway on the top. and underneath. So we can check and see if it's... Is it too much? Is it too much flagstone? Oh my gosh, just stay in place, please. Jump! I'm taking everything off of the belt. Like, if dogs or zombies or someone shows up, I'm probably not gonna fare very well. So that's on the wall. So then this here would be the continuation of the stone walkway that way. Okay. Okay. Let me just put one more on here so I kind of know what I'm doing. Now, what comes next? I hope this is the way I want to do this. It's mainly why I'm trying to do just like one section here real quick. If I can get this one side worked out, or this one bit, it's basically just reproducing that all the way around the base. That's not an issue. And that's not, I don't think that's too bad. I almost need to mirror this real quick. Yeah. So 50 more of those. No, I'm gonna need them. Actually, I can go ahead and add that one? Right. Like I was about to take it off of the belt, but I actually still need to use it. Oh, there they are. I was like, wait a minute. I know I made arrow slits. Okay. Alright, so we have like a portion of wall now. Fancy that. We have to do the rest of it. We go to the favorites list. Let's make like 30 of these. Oh, and of course I put it like right in the spot that it does not need to be. Good thing they break easy. That's bonus, right? Okay. Excuse me. Just need to go there. Yep. Take out the grass. Do that. Actually, it's one more, isn't it? And we've got the block. Oh. Nope, too far. No, I think this is right. Oh, come on then. It's impossible, it cannot be done. Yeah, that is right. I just wish the hitboxes were more manageable here. That's how I had it, right? Oh man. I'm thinking about that now. I hope I got that right. I guess we'll find out. There we go. That's how it would have to be. Because of that, but is that how I did it over here? Because I knew I was putting on this back wall. So it has to be the adobe in the front. But should it also be adobe on the back side so it mimics that? Right? Now what have I done here? Alright. Go away. Let's build the opposing side and then see what we're looking at. It's like so much of this I honestly don't really know what I'm doing. So we're just gonna see how this works out. Okay, so this has to go. It's good. Help me restock on my my dirt supplies, because I am going to be using a lot of that. And I'm not going to be doing arrow slits around the inner wall. That seems a bit excessive. Oh, there it is. That corner, though. I guess it's going to have to be the same. Kind of the same way that I did the outside corner. It makes it look very tiny in here. Alright, let's put on the back wall and see what we're dealing with. I went through like 3 rotations all at once. Okay, cool. I was about to say, I really hope I just missed that rotation, and it's not that we don't have that rotation. Oh man, I would have been mildly upset, to say the least. There's one of the drawbacks for console right now is like we're just missing a lot of blocks, and we're missing rotations of certain blocks. I mean, that's just very odd to me. Oh. I'm gonna do this for right now. Just put this down before I try to mess with any other ideas right now. Does that need to be here? It does. And this is why I was thinking about this block in the back being adobe, right? Because the block in the front is adobe out of necessity. Like, I have been deciding on aspects of this hallway as I'm going here, and I didn't really uh, judge for like the width that I would need to do what it is that I want to do here. Because I'm going to run into like the building space that I want to use for the interior structures. But because this back wall is going to be adobe, I think it should be mirrored. So we've got this kind of set up. Oh geez, almost fell in. So we can do that, that, and that. And this is here. Oh geez. Well, I guess we'll just do this from down here. Cool. Now can we get out? No, we cannot. We are too short. Cool. This one... Do I do adobe corner on the inside? Does that look from here? Or how does that look from here? Well, I don't believe it's going to look like anything. You'll only be able to see it on the inside. But as far as the walkway is concerned, right? It kind of makes sense. Oh wait, no it doesn't. That's a different block. Oh yeah, it doesn't make sense. Let's get rid of it. We'll just use the peach adobe. I kind of like the idea of excuse me, the corner being flagstone. If I do decide to do that, I'm gonna take it all the way down, and then I'll do all four corners in that way. But I'm gonna leave that for a moment. I'm not sure about it. Oh man, flagstone is awesome. I can break it so quick. Okay. Actually, I should probably keep the pickaxe out. I may or may not misplace a block from time to time. Or from time to time. I think I attempted to combine two phrases there and then failed spectacularly at saying either of them. Okay, so yeah, that is going to have to be this way. Shouldn't have put it there though, because I want to replace it with an adobe block underneath, but I guess I'll deal with that another way. Ugh, stuck. Okay, I didn't do a whole block out. And I am going to put up, like, I think I mentioned, a few extra blocks to kind of keep our dudes safe. Maybe we'll do, where's my frames here? Honestly, it might kind of look neat to use these, right? Just kind of have that look going. Maybe use a square block and then the ramp block. Can we make wooden wedge? Here. It's easier if you just search for it. There we go. Make a couple of those. I do kind of waste resources from time to time, but I'd like to cut down on that. Can't really afford to waste a ton. So it would be facing that way. It would be like frame. I don't know. Do we make just every other maybe? It is really hard to tell the rotation of a frame. Hey Christine, how's it going? Oh jeez, I keep going right by it. That can come later. That's really not that important. I'll just like test out various spacings and whatnot for these. And I may or may not do that. Might just do a 2-block space. But yeah, just have something up here. I don't know. I think started around like 250 or 3. I don't think it's been... Oh, it says started streaming 83 minutes ago. Hey there, Emmanuel. How's it going? I think I have this set up. There it was. Thinking I was all good to go this whole time. There we go. Awesome. But yeah, that's weird that they didn't send the notification along. I'm doing well. Hopefully things are going well for you. Or at least like calming down a bit. Carbon? Oh, like the coal? Yeah, you can find pretty large amounts of coal in like the plains biome. Burnt forest biome seems to have a good amount of it. All the trees over here, like these old gnarly looking trees, will give you wood and coal. Not much, but you can get some. Oh, the wall. Yeah, thank you. It is 1 block wide. So the hallway itself is only 1 block wide. And this is the corner, so things kind of seem a bit cramped in here for right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this full square block here, or if I'll do something different. But it is kind of interesting, even though it's only 1 block wide, using the ramps like this, it looks a lot wider. Yeah, actually, I wonder how this will look. Can I do this instead? Ew, that looks awful. But it does free up a lot of space. Like, is it, more awful than having this huge square block sticking out here? And Next question is, do we even need it? Because, I mean, that's not too bad. Like, we even have a block to fill that in. And maybe I just leave that, you know, as is. I might change these blocks going down to be Adobe to match the setup for the rest of it, but I kind of like that being open. How about these blocks? Chop these down real quick. What can we do with this? Like I said, not sure yet whether or not I'm gonna, oops, keep the flagstone in this corner, but I don't know if I really like that. Like, it would look fine on the outside. Hold up. Well, I don't know. It's not like terrible. But it was looking kind of cramped in this corner with the square blocks poking through. That just frees up a lot of space. What does that look like on the outside, though? Yeah, it looks just like it did. And like I said, if I do decide to keep that corner cobblestone, then I'll continue down here. I'll remove those and replace them with cobblestone. All right, but we're making moves. I think we got ideas. Really should not have put this glass here yet. Take that. Alright, well, I mean, I've kind of got the idea. If I break... I guess we can find out. If I break this block, I thought they would fall, but technically the candle takes up all this space, so it should be supported by these other 3 blocks, right? But yeah, man, I could have saved the glass. Oh well. And why our neighbor has decided to just like slowly cruise around on that scooter, I don't know. Oh, right on. Thank you. It's... Oh geez. I still am not entirely sure what I've got going on here. But, alright, it is super interesting to work with this. Alright, so we will need to get out of our hole here again. But I need to go grab some glass blocks. And most likely I don't have any, so I'll have to craft some. This one, same deal. Shouldn't have put that down yet. It's all gonna have to be Adobe anyway. It's like, I'm glad I have a chance to kind of sort some of this stuff out while we're still working on the ground. Because I need to have this all ready to go. By the time I get to the corner, I kind of need to know what I'm doing. Oh, turn off the light? Cool. Yeah, so not much of it done. And the lighting is going to look, I guess, a little different once I completely seal it off. And yeah, and put the blocks back there where they go. But I think this might work. So this can actually come down. It's It was just like a measuring stick, basically. So I think what I'll do now is just try to like build one whole wall. Because if I can do that, then we can just actually see what it looks like. All those blocks in the back are supported, right? Awesome. Okay. That can go... Oof, man, this is a mess. Why can't I reach? Give me the candle! The dude has terrible reach in this game. Okay, so this all has to go. Don't need the shovel, but I do need my axe. Are these on the right level? No, they need to be up one. That's unfortunate. Oh, I guess we'll get some of the resources back, right? Actually get a pretty good amount of clay back for those. I think a lot of this is gonna have to be filled in with dirt. Or does it? It's like we won't even see this. So that is good. Oh yeah, all this stuff can go. Like I said, I've got way too many frames out here. Like I've too many things marked off right now. It'd be nice when I start finishing a few of these projects up and start removing a lot of this stuff. What is this? Doesn't matter. Gotta go. Oops. I'll probably just, well, like I'm gonna leave the rest of these. I just want to clear this one side. Yeah, it kind of, it's like giving me something I can work towards here. Man, it's gonna be, I don't know. It looks really interesting. Just because the way things are spaced. And I've not really used many of these blocks before. I had thought about torches, but torches cause a lot of like frame loss. Like torches cause like a lot of frame loss and like lag. But they would probably be brighter. I think they would look a little bit better as far as the brightness goes. But anytime I've ever put like a ton of torches out, it really bogs down the game. But I have not noticed that issue at all with candles. Like the hallway between like my crafting area and this construction site now. Like I have a ton of candles down that thing, and I have no frame loss issues at all. It is super nice. Alright. Should be good. Let me grab a drink of water real quick. Oh, for the corners? Hmm. Well, I'm gonna have a light where each one of these arrow slits is going to be. These ones just happen to be like super close together. Or are you talking about here, like throwing a torch down here? I'll never make it out of here. It's impossible. Oh, can we get off the top of the candle here? Come on, do it, do it, do it. I feel like a zombie. Can't jump. Can't jump high enough to place the frame. My goodness. Alright. I can't even I can't even get out of there. Oh man. Let's temporarily put some frames here. But yeah, so basically where each one of these arrow slits is going to be a candle. So like where I have all of these frames marked off on the outside, that's for each of the arrow slits. Let's see. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh jeez, I'm out of cobblestone already. Man, this stuff goes fast. Didn't I make like 1,000? Like cobblestone? Or basically, I guess. Let's make like 10 more of these right now. Oh, what am I thinking? I need 11, but it's a 3 stack, so I actually need like 33. So let's stop that for a second. I'll just make 40. Cool. Well, we can do 2 of these and go and get 2 of these set up. Oh, jeez. Man, I seriously am not a fan of building on a hill. I have come to really dislike building on hillsides. Which is not good, because we just started. And I'm doing this the hard way anyway, so I should stop complaining. Right there. Oh, no, no. I told myself that I could only set up 2 of them. Wait, didn't I make some stuff in the, Oh, yeah. I've got like 800 cobblestone right there. How do I stop making this stuff? Stop! Stop, stop, stop! Alright, we're good. I mean, we'll use it. We're gonna use it. I just, definitely don't need that much right now. Man, I wonder what the easiest way is to do this. That is, like, one handy thing. Even though, like, the arrow slit takes up the slot, like, you can't put another block here, you can walk by it. So that is, super helpful one. I guess in limited situations where you're doing exactly what I'm doing right now, that's when it's helpful. Man, I really felt like I got a lot of, like, sand and stone the other day that I was streaming, but man, it is already vanishing. Right. So we've already got these going. They are a little tricky to like stack like that though. You kind of just have to like stand on the corner, I guess. Which in 7 days is always interesting. It feels like you're always sliding in this game. I guess the 7 days to die on ice adaptation would be easy to work out. Gotta figure out how to make the ice skaters pause at random moments. If they're not prepared for it. Mid-jump would be a good time. I've done that a few times and it totally throws off everything. Okay, so that should be good. How much do we have? We're good. Let's make 50 more of these. Man, you can't jump that high. And it's like I'm expecting him to jump more than 2 blocks, but it's like, man, 2 meters is over 6 feet. Like, that is a hefty jump. Why can't I place it? There we go. Apparently I was standing slightly too close. Man, I really hope this all works out. Because, I mean, we're in it now. Like, we've already put way too many resources into this to, I don't know, destroy it willingly. I think this will work. I do have that slightly offset setting, or spacing in the center on the other side. So it might seem a little weird, but I think we're going to be good. Yeah, I have no idea if that's going to work. Hope. I doubt we'll be able to do the same thing on the way back. Can I balance on this thing? Sure enough. Alright, then we'll just do that. Apparently you can balance on this little wedge ramp. Oh dang, we don't even have to turn around. Like, reverse parkour. Oh jeez, I fell. Was I was talking too much? I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. There we go. So it's been pretty quiet, which I can dig, but it is kind of strange. I only saw that one wandering dog horde. And luckily, they spawned far enough away they didn't even notice me. I've definitely had my fill of dog hordes for the time being. Alright, how much further do we have to go? 3 more sections? Jump. Although I probably shouldn't have even said anything about there being a wandering horde. Oh, poor pups. Yeah. Yeah, they totally missed out this time. I guess we can just do the same thing, right? On the way back. But yeah, they were spawning on that hill that leads down to my crafting area. And they just decided to boogie on by, and so I let them do so. Oh, that's much easier. It is a little bit weird, like, I know my character is pretty well balanced. It does make me pretty nervous that I'm about to fall off this at any moment. And see, like, this side of the wall is no big deal. I fall off and it's just like a few blocks down. The back side, on the other hand, is like 20 blocks down. So that's a thing. Man, am I doing this right? Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Yeah, you really have to be like almost right up on the tip of the ramp there, or it won't let you jump high enough to place it onto your feet. Sweet, super glad I made all of these ramp blocks. For a minute there, I didn't think I was going to get to use them. I was a little bummed. I was like, there's a lot of resources. I've absolutely had to do that before. I just realized that I made a stack of something that either was the wrong thing that I didn't need, or I just decided against using that material after having made, a bunch of blocks in preparation for a build. Don't you dare! Don't slide off! Come on, we got this, man. We're almost to the end. I think. Yeah, close enough. Oh yeah, and don't you fall off the end either. Like I said, this side not as bad, but it would still be a reasonable little fall off this corner. Oh yeah. Ah. Anyway, that's kinda, that's in part, that's what we're going for. You know what would make this super easy? Yeah, that would not be good, having a storm come through, because I would absolutely fall to my death. Man, I don't know why I didn't think about this. Alright, so this is a thing. Like, this has to be here, all the way around. And if I were to put this down, then I'd actually have a place to walk. Wish I had some of those glass blocks, though. And pretty much it's going to be me figuring out how I want to manage the bottom of this. Because, like, wherever there is a candle, it's going to be, like, 1 block deeper. Actually, it's going to be 2 blocks deeper. We're going to be going down to here. And then there's going to be adobe blocks on the other side. I just need to figure out how much I want to use. Or if I can use ramps, maybe, in place. Oh yeah, when is the horde? When was the last one? Day 98, I want to say? Yeah, that would be right, so 98. We've got a couple days, right? Yeah, we should have till 105. And I gotta go get those glass blocks. I keep talking about it. Just need to get down there. I get caught up though. It's like, I'm almost done. We can totally finish this. Wait, why is that wrong? Wait. No! No, wait! Wait! Okay, it's not wrong, we're good. There was supposed to be a 2 space after each one of these when you get to the end, and I only saw this one right here. It's like, oh my gosh, the whole thing's off, it's all wrong, tear it down. No, we're good. We're good. That's what I did. Yeah, getting pretty close. Alright, let us go to the base. I need to get some glass. And yeah, I think I am just gonna use these shower blocks. Like I was kind of thinking about using the business glass, but I don't know. I think this allows a little bit more light through, and we'll kind of see how this all looks. Oh, I might as well drop stuff off though, right? Hold up. So I have room to carry stuff back. And I have so much cobblestone. That should be enough. Kind of want to see what this tunnel looks like nighttime with the mining helmet off. Like on stream, I know like going down that ladder right there, that was super dark. I see. It's not too bad. It's reasonably well lit. Okay, yeah, I do not have any here. Oh man, but this is good. Like, I can see progress being made and having an understanding. Why do I always close it? I gotta open and close that door every time I come through here. It would make more sense to close this one so that the zombies didn't get through. Alright. My 3 forges and massive amounts of space. Where... Okay, so this will be the forge that has all my glass in it. Okay, so we've got the shower glass, business. So both of the industrial glasses are centered. I was kind of curious about that, but I mean, if they're centered, it's not gonna fit right. Really should have counted how many I needed on each side. So 11 was what I had left. I had done 2. So 13 on that side, 13 on the other side. And I want to say the count is pretty close to the other. Say like 50-ish. Might need a few more, might break a few. Only 2 minutes though. That's not bad at all. Oh yeah, food and water is the real deal. I guess I am just in great need. Sweet. So we've got a couple of minutes. I'm just gonna kind of get the mushroom garden a check. Oh yeah, it's finished. Neat. So there's 4. These ones are all fertilized. So 3. So definitely a few that are not fertilized. I don't need much. Yeah, one of these times I'll have to go back and grab some more fertilizer, but I mean, honestly, like, this is way more mushrooms than I'll ever need. What does something even do with all of these mushrooms? It'll probably end up that I just, I'll plant them one more time, but this mushroom garden might sit kind of dormant. I'm gonna have to eat through, like, I don't know, 200 vegetable stews before I need any more. Vegetable stew is the only thing you can use mushrooms on. So. So you gotta make 20 so that you can get 40. It's a good time. Sweet. Let those finish. Do we have stuff we can drop off? Yeah. Look at all these mushrooms. I've only picked that garden twice. I have 200 mushrooms. Like, I was not lying. That is a lot of vegetables, too. Oh, it looks like I need to get some water soon. Because I need to make meat stew, goldenrod, vegetable stew. And I do not have many jars of fresh water. But our glass blocks are done. Shows I am. I'm gonna make a few more just in case. Like, maybe not 50, maybe like 20 more. So I kind of only want to make what I'm gonna use like right now. But this is like a just in case things happen. And I accidentally have to smash a few. I mean, but that's totally unlike me, right? Like, I would never make a mistake in placement of such a valuable block. Right? Man. And gardening on an angle like this is super weird. It's interesting, though. Just kind of like had to figure out how to walk back and forth. Because normally I just do like, kind of like I'm doing right now, walk left to right in the garden. This is all turned 45 degrees. It's a good time. Like, learning how to build this room is super interesting. Boop. So it, like I set it up to kind of be a 5x5, like on the agnal of these, on the agnal, on the angle of these blocks here. Like there are 5 ramp blocks on all sides. So I was like, oh, it'd be like a, 5x5, 25. But no, it's like, due to it being at an angle and using like the weird spacing and stuff, it's actually 40. Okay, so we got what we need. We are, man, we're running low on stone. How do we use that much stone? Oh, I've been making a ton of cobblestone, haven't I? Oop. So my clay and stone supply has been running out faster. Come on. Should put that back. Man, I felt like I gathered up so much the other day. Making up new words, yeah. Oh, it's super fun. Making up words is the best way. Oh, hey. See, that's the door I should close. I'll leave that one open. I would assume at some point the zombies would find their way in. But I could pick up those ladders. Because that's another thing. So like I am putting all these blocks down, but I'm gonna have to tear some of them out. I need to make entrances into the wall, because this is just like this is the like internal portion. The main place that I would be is like on top, and really it's kind of all just for looks because I'm not gonna use it. I mean, I might end up here, just kind of like looking down. I can pick all those up. Looking down the hill here. And that dirt is right there, huh? But yeah, mostly, I'm gonna be in the actual horde defense. That doesn't exist yet. But, we're slowly working out plans for how that might come to be. Alright, what is this? Okay, so this is my center line. It's also in my way. So that's fine. Man, I should have done this first. There's also something you could do, like, when it starts getting awkward to reach, you can, like, do this from up here. Like, once you start this, you can just, like, lay down all your flagstone or whatever, and then just work your way around. On the inside, I don't think so. I think I kind of want to leave this space available, all the way around. But I don't know. Because when I start putting on the opposing side of this wall, when I put on, like, the south side of this wall, it's just going to be kind of hanging there, huh? I don't know if I want to do, like, supports of some sort. I mean, really, like I said, it's pretty much only for aesthetic purposes. I don't really see this being too much weight. It could just hang off, but it would look funny. So maybe I will put something down there. I don't want to fill it in with dirt, but it does seem like I need to put something down there, right? Let's see, that should be there. Kind of want to, like, just wrap around the corner, so like as I walk back and forth, I'll be able to see the whole thing. I dropped stuff off because I went to go pick up more blocks. Now I don't have the blocks that I need. Jump? Luckily they're, like, right here. Some of that. Let's drop that off for a second. I don't think I need it. And as far as crafting goes, we have clay, sand, and stone. We're good. Okay, good. What's in here? Nothing. Okay. Woo! 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 Kinda like falling. Okay, let's do that. What is that? Oh, it's one of the embers. See, the embers are kind of neat. Like, and I think those might show up in the burnt forest blocks that I put down myself. I sure hope so. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if they do. I don't have that side yet. Okay. Making this, like, super hard on myself. Oh my goodness. Now I'm, like, impatiently tapping through all the rotations and I totally missed it. Bam! Alright. Yeah, sure. Okay. So that'll get us set up there. Okay. I'm really hoping putting those glass blocks already is not gonna come back to bite me. Okay, so this has to be at least 2 blocks all the way around. Shovel. And this layer. Sweet. But yeah, totally should have left off the glass blocks. That was a bad idea. So probably gonna have to break a lot of those. Oops. Oh man, am I doing this right? I think I'm doing this right. Well, I mean, hold up. I guess, like, it really only needs to be 2 deep there, like at each of the arrow slits. Right? Where's some wooden frames? I guess I could use dirt, but... Hold up. Is that the right one? No, it's not. Okay, so basically, yeah, it only needs to be 1 block for all of these. Especially the ones that are covered by the dirt here. So arrow slits seem to be the only place where it'll be necessary. I think 1 there. Excuse me. And not that one. Neither of those blocks are what I'm aiming at, game. Seriously, I hit the block above it, below it, and behind it to like the left. Sure. That. That. That should be that. Yeah. The game is messing with me a bit. Come on. There we go. I guess I can replace these two. Okay. So for the time being, I'm going to kind of leave things as they are, only putting in the blocks where I need them. And then I'm going to try to figure something out, like as it's too far below where I actually need them to be. Does that make sense? I'm just rambling off nonsense here. So we need 2 there. Close enough. I know I'm like aiming at stuff, but the shovel completely missed. Yeah, not there. This way. Why won't it do it? If I like aim way at the corner? That's messed up, game. Let me do it from here? But why? Oh my gosh. Gabe, you're making this very difficult for unknown reasons. I do believe that I'm gonna have to move over and take off all the glass. Well, that's rather unfortunate. Can you punch with this thing? No, okay. And don't fall in this time. That's our goal. Is that too deep? What am I doing? I thought that thing looked weird. It's only supposed to be 2. Why did I make it like 10 miles deep? Don't place any glass. Yeah, I need to not do that. Well, I guess that doesn't matter. This can just go in there. Like, how did I get that far off, though? That's what I'm wondering. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so it's just... Oh, because I was accounting for the glass block, so it's just, like, candle and then block below it. Got it. So we're gonna do there. There, there. And then the adobe will go there, here, and here. Right? So that's what those should look like. And honestly, if I leave them like that, they look like supports. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have to put in additional supports, like if I leave this not being solid all the way across, I think. Because they would, yeah, just look like supports. Super bummed about all the glass, though. Good thing I made some extras, right? Yep. No candle, yeah. It should be pretty easy to set this up. Like, especially once it gets far enough down that I can kind of build it from the inside. Do one there. And can we place this candle while I'm sitting here? Actually, if we have no other surface for it to attach to... Oh, come on, game. What do you mean? You just, like, put it right in the middle of the air. What do you mean, game? That's not even a thing. You can't do that. Why are you tricking me, game? Yeah, we are learning a lot about building in 7 Days to Die today. It is a very interesting time. Apparently, just like being 1 block away is not far enough. So that is unfortunate to say the least. Alright. This thing is going to need so much cleanup work. I guess in one respect the glass was kind of helpful in like placing the other blocks around it. Alright man, just get rid of it. Get rid of it. I don't like the way that looks. So we'll do that. That. And hit this strange looking block of dirt. Okay. I think we may be getting the hang of things. Just kind of seeing how this is all supposed to work out. Still a lot of things to kind of sort. My goodness, that's a mess. But honestly, like, can't we just cap it off with some dirt and call it a day? I put down the dirt blocks, didn't I? Alright. So I don't think that's even going to be shown at all. The only reason this dirt is not filled out here is because I dug it out. There we go. Ta-da! No, that's the weird thing about candles is like they're just in your hand. And like if you hit R2, like it doesn't do anything. It's like you just hit L2 and it places it. Like it's super strange. Oops. Hiya! So hard to get at all these blocks. And one more down. Sweet. Break all the glass. If I still needed experience for like mining or something like that, I'd be sure to use my shovel or pickaxe. Even though it's glass, I mean, you still get experience for doing it. Oh, weird, that one's already dug out. Maybe not so much dug out as just the way the terrain was set. Sorry, there's a phone going off. Give me just a moment here. Okay, we're back. It's not too bad. Not really taking as long as I thought it might. Out of my way! It's like, but dude, you could have left that one. I almost like blocked myself out. I think I'm trying to be a little bit too precise with the candles as well. Like I keep trying to like aim directly at the block, but I think if you're just kind of like in the vicinity, it'll work. This drives me nuts. Oh, can we do it now? Is it low enough? We can stick it right there. Word up! So I'm trying to do this whole time. And we just like seal it off. I didn't realize the candle actually showed through. It's kind of interesting. Not a huge fan, but don't think it'll really make that much of a difference. So I'm going to do this here. This is the side that's a little confusing. So what did we do on the other corner? Probably left this cobblestone because it's actually part of the walkway, right? So we'll do that. Candle will sit here, so we'll need a block there, and a block there, there, and I've totally just closed myself off. Kind of a bad idea. Can we do this though? Yeah, what if I do just continue these down? I think I'm probably gonna do that. Then we can do like that. Oh yeah, this will never work. So like, even if I aim at this side of it, it's gonna throw it on the other side here. Jump! Give it to me! Alright. So yeah, we'll just have to do this from the top. I'm a total noob. Put the block on the wrong side. But this will give us like one side kind of sorted out. Ooh. Adobe hurts a lot more than that glass. Success! You know, sorta. We got like this part done. Cool, so that gets us to here. And I think we left the corner empty. I don't think we have anything there. So I just need those. I need those. I don't think I'm gonna need those for a bit. And just in case. You never know. Alright, let's start out with this then. Wait, was that the... Oh, okay. There it is. Alright. Might as well, we've already got the rotation for it, right? Okay. And so yeah, let me check this other side. That looks kind of neat. I might keep that design. Yeah, I think this is just going to be solid. I think it's going to be solid Adobe this way. Yeah, let's just do it. And if I decide later that I want to put like a window in or something here, I can just like break out a few of the blocks. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. Just make sure I don't run out. How many ramps do we have? We still have a ton of ramps. I'm kind of like just making a lot of this stuff as I go, because I know I don't have like a ton of resources on me. Hey, there's my airdrop for the week. Where you at? There you go. So yeah, Horde Night in 2 days. Go ahead and grab that. This is kind of looking, this is looking interesting though. Zoom in on the map here. So some of this is going to go away, like you aren't going to see these dots going down the side, and all these things on the outside are more just frames for reference and marking. Each of those dots is glass though. As soon as I cover it up, you won't be able to see it, so... Eh. The plane, Yeah, one of these days I should, excuse me, take my, well, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if I take my pickaxe and shovel out there. It's like, some of the airdrops are just buried. Like, I have no idea where they're at. So if I can't see the smoke coming out, they're gonna be super hard to find. But, yeah, maybe one of these days I'll make another round and see if I can't find all the parts. I mean, some of the airdrops. Yeah, I also like that feature. I thought it was pretty sweet that you can see your base coming together on the map. That'll change though, like, because right now you're getting the dots from all of the glass blocks. And I'm about to like cap that all off. But the top will have a white stripe going down the center where the flagstone is, so there's that, I guess. So I'm going to attempt to put on the ramp blocks while walking across the wedge tip blocks, and I don't know if that's gonna work. Well, we're gonna try. Is that all the way down? Cool. Oh man, I got stuff. Thank you. Yeah, it's oh, I'm gonna do this the easy way because I'm smart. It's been really interesting. I've so much of the stuff that I'm doing in this game, like I've never done before. So I'm just really just like trying to figure out how to make things work. There's definitely a few limitations in what we have available, but I mean, it really looks like you can kind of manipulate the space a bit more than I thought you could previously. I mean, this is a one wide hallway. This is one block, but it absolutely does not look like that. And it's just like the optical illusion, right? Because these blocks go all the way back, so it looks like it's 3 wide. Alright. And the top of this thing is going to be super easy. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get like a really good look at it, because it is too foggy, and I cannot even see down to the other side of this thing right now. Now this one, I don't think we can do. Unless we do like a temporary, there we go. Let me do a frame here. Sweet, and now it's attached to the block beneath it. Ah! Okay. That short of a fall did not warrant that great of a scream, but I didn't know it was that short. Okay. Neato. Does that look weird though? Does it look weird because like I have one block farther out here? Where are we at? Oh man. Yeah, right past it. Okay. Neat. Neat. Oh, I don't know what I decided to do with the corner. Does anyone remember what I decided to do with the corner? I think I used cobblestone. Or I mean, flagstone for the other corner, but maybe we'll check this out, see what it looks like. Maybe we leave a skylight. I'll have to drop that down here in a second. Wait, can I jump for it? Aha! Did I put it in the right place? Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Cool. Now, like I said, there will have to be some thinking about how I'm actually going to get in and out of this thing. But that's not like super important, right? Knowing how to get in and out of the structure you're building, not high priority, I would imagine. Let me see. Need those. We can throw some more flagstone down. We're gonna. Oh wow, I actually need some of that. They go so fast. So how do we want to do this so it's not irritating? I don't think I put up a backstop. At least it's a short fall. I would just fall into the hallway. Ah, yeah, I did it anyway. I was like, alright, we totally got this. Alright, whatever. I know what I'm doing, I swear. Hatch on top of the ladder, the lowest part of the wall. It would probably work. Well, oh yeah. I thought about the corner here, but this is kind of like the barrier between like the two candles in this section. I think it would be easy to throw one right in here because they've all got a 5 wide gap here, so I could easily throw a 1 wide ladder system through. Right? I have so many frames everywhere. And I need more of these. Why did I only make like however many I made? It was not enough. I think so. It might work. We'll have to see. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, hopefully it'll work that way. Alright. Ugh. It makes me nervous every time I hit one of those bumps. Like I feel like I've reached the end of the surface. I'm just gonna fall off. This one has a backstop. Ooh. Okay, cool. So yeah, not sure about what I'm gonna do with this. Like, man, I have too many things. Do I keep the cobblestone corner? I guess I'll have to wait and see, really what it looks like. And I think I'll probably have to get pretty far away to see that, which means I probably won't be able to see it right now just because it's too foggy. I may have to wait till next time to check it out. I wonder if we could do this. Like it's... the elevator? Yeah. Instead of an elevator, like shoot me out the top. I wonder if there'd be a way to make a horizontal elevator. I know the elevator works based on like your character clipping through the hatch blocks. And so like when you jump when they're closed, it like shoots you up through the stack of hatches. I wonder if you can figure out a way to do that horizontally though. That would be super fun. Sweet. I still need to figure out what I'm going to do with the corners, but let's take a peek. So this is... Man, I wish it wasn't so foggy. It just kind of like kills any lighting effects. But it's nearly nighttime. Seems like there is no light in here at all. These little candles, I think, are too deep. It's the only way to do it with glass blocks, but I do believe they are too deep. So, the candles are a nice thought, is what we're going to say. They're a nice thought. It's like some ambiance or some jazz like that. Look, we got this fancy mining helmet! So it doesn't matter! My hope is that from the outside, you'll be able to kind of see the light coming through the arrow slits. Yeah, I do have to decide on that corner. I might just go back to it. I think I'm gonna go back to the adobe. Oh jeez. I still have all of these frames here. You can see the candlelight on the frame. Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, it's just like too foggy to see anything. Which is a bummer. But that is an interesting idea to keep in mind, is you can use blocks placed on the outside here to like extend the light. So like say I put like a, I don't know, I wonder what happened if I put a ramp block out here. What would that do? Hey, what am I doing? I have the thing on my belt. Nothing really. But I may need to do something like this anyway, for spiders. The spiders are the one zombies that'll actually be able to climb all the way up there. So maybe it would be kind of beneficial. I could maybe put some ramps. I would probably use the wedge versus a ramp. If we have that rotation. 3, 4. Okay, it looks like we have all the rotations. It's for this block especially. I've been checking them before I decide to start putting down blocks to see if we actually have the rotation that I need for all 4 sides. Oh, too short. Jump! Yeah, I really wish it wasn't foggy. It looks kind of neat. And it does kind of help break up the adobe. That was kind of one of the things. I was just like, it's like a solid flat wall. I mean, 'cause I've done it before and it did not look good. I ended up cutting out some spaces to put in windows. I do believe I'm going to go back to Adobe here. And then just have... Oomp. Yeah, because I think it's a bit too much in this corner. Just like a ton of flagstone all in one corner. But this is neat. Like, this is super neat. I've never set up a hallway like this. Like, these are pretty good vantage point. Like, I know you can't see much out of the arrow slit, but from all the different positions that you have on each wall, I'm sure you could manage to do something with this. I wouldn't use it for a horde defense. That would seem like it'd be a bad idea, but it'd be alright. But yeah, still definitely have things that need to be sorted out. Kind of need to figure out. I don't know. I won't really be able to see much of it until the next time I stream. It's just like too foggy. You can't really see the lighting effects very well. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. Got this done, at least, you know, to this point. Jump. Hop. And this looks very silly right now, because it's not done. So I'll be putting a row of blocks around the interior, so it has like a bit of a lip, and then I'm going to be doing something like this. Oh man, YouTube thought your comment was very dirty, Christine. It says, put a candle in the slits. I know what you mean, because we're talking about arrow slits, but apparently YouTube monitoring thought that was inappropriate. Yeah, the repairs would be pretty costly. Alright, but yeah, I think this will work. Like, I might even use the wedge ramps here all the way around the back. Yeah, I know. You're so bad, Christine. Talking about totally normal things for 7 days to die. But yeah, I had thought about putting a candle here, and unfortunately it just kind of like, it floats in the air. Oh jeez. And it sounds like my kitty is about to have a hairball. But it's a good time to go ahead and call it. I was planning on calling it in just a second, but I'm gonna hop off and go help the kitty cat real quick. Oh, somebody's helping the kitty cat. But anyway, I am gonna call it. Like, I do need a boogie on. I want to run down to the base real quick so that I remind myself to, like, eat and drink. I think we are running low on the resources. Oh, you're most welcome. And tomorrow, I'll be on again, and it would be really nice. Now that I kind of have the pattern down, I spent a good portion of today just figuring out what I wanted to do. But now that I've kind of got that down, it'd be nice to see if I can finish that portion of the wall. Like, with the arrow slits and candles. If I can get all of that done, that would be awesome. Anyway. Well, I am gonna boogie. Y'all take care, and yeah, hopefully I'll see y'all around tomorrow. Alright, have a good night. Bye.